I share with you all goodness and well. Said we could have
Y'all ready?
all down.
Are y'all ready?
Are you ready?
AJ, you ready to podcast today, bruh?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mi amor,
I'm here.
you ready?
I'm ready to pod.
You got your
I'm about to set my little video.
you send your little video up? Your little camera?
Sorry, cut straight.
Are we too far apart?
No, you look good.
Share with you
Just in case y'all wondering, we did not buy any rights to this song that we playing.
No,
So
but it's a great song.
but it's a great song. AJ just put me on it because he know I love reggae.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Let me let it ride out a little bit.
Hey.
can have everything if our
Shout out to the Marley family, Skip Marley, grandson of.
All right. I always want to do that. Start with like some really cool music.
Yeah, man. That was cool, man.
Yeah, and they gonna pull our podcast because of it.
Very good, man.
Your cord kind of catching.
Oh, I got you, man. Yeah.
we good?
Shout out to the Marley family, Skip Marley and her. That was a song called "Slow Down," man.
Yeah.
That's the song of the week. Song
I
of
think
the
that
day?
is the song of the week.
Yeah, slow
yeah,
down. Let me
slow
love you.
down. Sometimes you living life too fast.
Ooh,
You got to slow
Talk about
down.
dang.
You see what I'm saying? So, what's up? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To We Ain't Professionals. I'm your boy Norris.
I'm your boy AJ.
And this is episode number 20. 20.
We made it. We made it.
Yeah, get louder. Y'all can get louder. There we go. There we go.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Good.
So congratulations to us, man. I'm just gonna loop it.
That was
I'm
dope.
just gonna run in the background. It's been a minute.
Why he tripping?
Let me,
Norris Road, buddy.
let's get this intro going.
Oh. 5,000 Tron.
Yeah,
Good beat.
there we go. We love Marley, but it don't got nothing on our intro.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the people want to listen to.
Bam.
Ain't that right, baby?
Yep.
All the people you invited to the podcast of the day from your podcast. And then we're about to get that business traffic.
Yes. Yeah.
Coming to some
New
unbusiness-like content.
Welcome.
I warned them. I warned them.
Welcome to the dark side.
Welcome to the dark
I
side.
said you ain't gonna get no info like this. It's gonna be it's a different kind of podcast.
What you said? Welcome to the dark side.
Welcome to the dark side.
Hey, I've been waiting to use that. All right.
Great.
Okay. All right. So everybody's in the building.
Everybody's at the building.
We here.
I got some good light for a change.
Got some good light. Yeah, the light be kind of goofy from, you know what I'm saying?
I be looking a little crazy on here sometimes. It's all right.
Oh, so what's up, man?
Nothing much, man. It's episode 20. Let's.
I wish we had some champagne or
I
something, man.
know, man. We got some coffee.
We be forgetting.
Yeah, we can
Let's
like do
toast.
a toast to that.
Yeah,
Bam,
toast to the
bam, boom,
toast to the
boom.
boss lady. Boss
So
lady
happy,
cup.
man. Thank you guys for all the people that have been listening to us for these 20 episodes.
Yeah.
I can I get a shout out? Can I get a shout out?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a
Talk
special
your
shout
shit.
out. Yeah, like to all our listeners, of course, our friends and family that listen. My cousin, Kevin McLean,
Okay.
he lives in Colorado, but he's from Oklahoma.
All right.
He listens to our show. He loves it.
Get out of here.
He loves it.
He listens to all of them?
He listens to all of them, bro.
See, baby, we got people out
Yeah,
here,
I know
baby.
it,
He listens to all of them.
baby.
We got
He
people
thinks we're
out here.
hilarious. So he was wondering. So he just graduated from training. He's a farrier.
Tell me more.
Right. I'm like,
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like, I knew what he was doing out in Colorado. Like he moved there to be a wrangler on a ranch.
Okay.
But a farrier is basically like a blacksmith who specializes in shoeing like horses.
The
they do
shoes? The
all
horse
shoeing.
shoes and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. Like they make all the shoeing for,
Okay.
for horses, and they like trim like the metal.
Oh,
or the-
wow.
And then they also give them haircuts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like that.
Bath?
He's
Bathe
starting
them
his
too?
Huh?
They bathe them too?
All that. All that,
Damn.
man. So it's like it's a lost art. I feel like
Yeah.
you don't hear about that too much.
Right.
And like he moved from Oklahoma to Colorado to pursue that, and now he started his own business called Kevin McLean Farrier.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn. Okay,
He's
all
up
right.
there. And he's working with a guy. He wanted me to give him a shout out called Steve
A
Foxworth.
stout out. You told me you
stout
did? I
stout
saw
out.
what you did.
Yeah,
You got
my
a stout out.
bad.
That's dope, though.
So shout out to Steve Foxworth, and his business is the Equine Lameness Prevention Organization, and also the Zoo Hoofstock Trim Program. They're on Facebook, and that's the guy who's been showing him the way.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, the other day he was actually trimming a giraffe.
Trimming a giraffe.
Yeah, and like they give them special shoes too, like if they need it, like 'cause, depends on the terrain that they're in.
Yeah.
But like a giraffe in Colorado, like
So how do you trim the top? They like get up in the tree?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because the ladder ain't gonna be that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
Get one
Like
of
those telephone pole things, you know?
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, like those Verizon people that be. The Spectrum. The Spectrum people that be coming.
Oh yeah,
with
the thing, yeah, bro. But I said like you don't think about those particular jobs, man. So I'm really proud of him, man. I just wanted to say I'm proud of him and keep on doing what you're doing, man. And thank you for listening to the show. And I hope his business goes well. And
Well,
I know you like horses.
It's about to start booming right now. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? With this
man.
shout out.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, man. Actually, I always love looking at just horses. You know what I'm saying? They're like some beautiful creatures. And since the first time I rode one, it's just like so much power. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's crazy to fathom that a living creature can get up. You know what I'm saying? At those kind of speeds and jump and maneuver the way they do. So AJ, James Anthony, the photographer, he had invited us to his New Year's party.
Yeah,
It was
vision board party.
It's a vision board party for the New Year's, and I had never really done a physical vision board, so that was cool. But in there, I had cut up some horses.
No way.
And put it on my vision board.
What?
With a nice little stable, nice little bomb house.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Ferraris and stuff in the garage. It was dope. You know what I'm saying?
And now you know you need a farrier.
Now I know I need a farrier.
Now we know one.
Yeah.
Now you know one.
Exactly. Now we putting the pieces together.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
And they make some bread, man. I was just looking into it because
Yeah.
like you got your, horses are like an exotic thing now.
Yeah.
Like we used them for centuries. It was like the cars back in the day.
Damn, I didn't think about that.
Like until like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It was horses.
Right.
And they were like, it's like a luxury. And it's
Yeah.
still a luxury. You got your race horses
Right.
and, the people. Yeah. Even like zebras. He was telling me he does zebras too.
Ooh, see, I really want a zebra.
Okay, see.
Oh,
No,
see?
No, but a zebra.
You done married Mike Tyson.
Fucking Dr. Doolittle over here.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
North's gonna have tigers in your yard and everything.
No, but I was saying the zebra, it looks just like the horse.
He said, "Don't do that."
It looks just like the horse.
Well,
It's
the horse
just been
family.
spray painted. You know what I'm saying?
A spray painted horse.
So I think that's bomb. If I could train a zebra to act like a normal horse,
Bro, could you imagine?
I do that.
I can see like a photo shoot with y'all two.
hell yeah.
And a
And the
zebra?
zebra?
And a
Oh my
zebra.
How dope would that
AJ.
be? Y'all could do that, bro.
Bruh, I know.
But you do it in Puerto Rico.
Oh, not right now.
Not with
Hell
the earthquakes.
no.
I ain't
Oh, yeah,
gonna
not
lie.
with the earthquakes.
Do
I'm
that.
trying to get my daddy to leave. I'm like, Dad, leave. Come here to the world.
What'd he say?
where
What'd he
it's
say?
not-
He's like,
hell, no, I ain't going nowhere.
And I'll bless me on.
All right.
Yeah.
Dang, that sucks that's going on in Puerto Rico right now, man.
Bruh, like people don't really understand. Like Kyle was here the other day, him and his girl, and we was telling them that, hey, you remember? Joe was like, oh yeah, it was a earthquake at like at the beginning of January. It was like, yeah, but guess what? It never stopped.
Right. There's
Every
been
day.
earthquakes every day.
Every day.
They just only report on the ones that are 5.0 or above, but
yeah.
every day they're having 2 or 3, sometimes 4
Yeah.
at like 3s and 4s, which
Yeah,
you
all
know,
day long.
All
And
day long,
we're
every
not
day.
seeing this in the news
No.
because they are so busy about.
And it's getting worse. Like just the other day, they just had a 6.
Another 5 point something. Yeah, the other day.
Does your dad have power?
Yeah, he has power.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and they said this could last between 2 and 10 years, bro. Can
That's-
you imagine?
No,
Every day,
I could not.
bro.
I
That sound crazy.
Like they get used to it now.
Like that's the new LA now.
just
All
knew.
them earthquakes they didn't had
Wow.
in just January, bro.
Wow.
Like people ain't even sleeping in their houses no more because the way that their houses are built, it's like full on concrete.
Right.
Like here, if I guess if a house tear down, you have a little plywood and all that stuff within the walls crash down on you.
Yeah.
But there, it's like concrete, like a rock falling on you.
Right.
So like whenever the house get like a little crack or whatever, they have to move outside in the yard and live up on the tents.
Because they were more prepared for hurricanes, not earthquakes.
Right.
Exactly.
There's over 4,000 people living in tents outside because they can't go into their homes.
That's tough.
Yeah. And
That's tough.
her granddad on her mom's side, that's correct, baby?
Yeah.
He lives the closest to where all the earthquakes are happening at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a 20-minute drive away, 20-minute drive away.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
And he ain't leaving either. Mom said he ain't going nowhere.
Man.
They've been there their whole
funny.
lives.
Yeah.
They,
The older you get, you're like, yo, no, I'm going to stick this out.
Yeah.
I'm about to, help my community. I
Right.
can see myself doing that one day.
Yeah, I can see myself doing that.
Yeah.
Being old and I wouldn't say stubborn or prideful, but I just like, now I was born here, I've been here my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock this out.
I'm going to fight for my life.
I done seen worse.
I done seen worse. And they may have seen worse.
Maybe they have seen worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just another day.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Puerto Rico.
Shout out to Puerto Rico.
Shout out to J-Lo representing Puerto Rico during the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Man.
Anybody see the Super Bowl?
That
Y'all
was
saw the Super Bowl?
Everyone saw the Super Bowl.
Hey,
Well,
lift your
I
mic
saw
up a
the
little bit.
halftime show. I don't think I really paid attention to the actual football foosball of it all.
Foosball. What was that from Waterboy? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I got that reference.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't remember that.
You
No,
out there
I do-
playing with
I do
your
remember that.
foosball.
Bobby Boucher.
Kathy Bates.
Bobby Boucher. There you go. There you go.
Yes. Who he
Bobby
thought.
Boucher.
Hey, so wifey had I think it was a podcast with KTLA.
Yeah,
couple
KTLA
year-
5,
couple
like
year-
2 years ago.
2 years ago, a couple years back, and the guy name was Bobby. It was Bobby something.
It's Bobby something. I don't
Bobby
remember
something.
now.
So all I remember was her saying Bobby. So I pull up the valet. Like, yeah, who you here to see? I was like, I'm here to see. We here to see Bobby Boucher. and she didn't even say
I
nothing.
didn't say nothing.
So she didn't say that. So the whole time I'm thinking I'm right. It's not even a joke.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm here to see Bobby Boucher. So dude was like, okay, cool. So he's checking his the little clipboard, the old school clipboard,
right.
the little thin piece of wood,
Yeah.
with the little
metal
metal
clip,
clamp.
yeah.
He had one of them. He was folding it back, and he's like having a hard time looking. So he was like, you know what, just pull over to the side because I'm holding up traffic at this point. And we get there.
Boucher.
We get there, and I guess the guy finds wherever we're supposed to be going because we gave him more information. He's like, oh, it's with KTLA. Like, oh, okay, well, you're going to go this way. And we walking up to the elevator, and she looking at me, and she was like, babe, that's not his name.
That's not Bobby Boucher.
I was like, huh? I was like, his name is not Bobby Boucher. And I said, Boucher? Ain't nobody saying Bobby Boucher. Bro, I could not believe that I called him the character from
Bobby
Waterbrush.
Boucher.
Bruh, that's
That was
crazy,
funny.
man.
Yeah, man.
That's
That was
crazy.
hilarious.
But back to the Super Bowl, bro.
Back to the Super Bowl.
Well,
That
first of all, shout out to Jay-Z because I know he's over. He's supposed to be over like some of the events,
The
or
live
The
entertainment.
live
Live
entertainment.
entertainment,
yeah.
But I heard that he had nothing to do with the Super Bowl music or
Halftime
something.
show? Really?
But yeah, so I heard that somewhere. I know what I'm saying. I have to do a little bit more research, but from the gist of it, that was the agreement that he had with the NFL.
Okay.
And for the first one, I guess after the initial conversation of the merger, we saw that it was a lot of Spanish influence. You know what I'm saying?
So no, Mimi was wilding out, huh?
Bruh.
In the other room.
Man.
Bruh.
I was
Yeah?
so when she went like this with
It
the
was
Puerto
over for
Rican
you.
flag. Oh my God!
It was just like you do at a wedding.
Man. I said,
You
"Oh
lost it,
Lord!"
huh?
I did. I was
Man,
hollering.
it was good, bruh. It was really
I
good.
see you doing that. No, it was really good. Because
It-
J-Lo, she's ageless, man.
I was excited because J Balvin and
J Balvin and Bad Bunny.
and Bad Bunny came
Yeah,
out.
of course,
And
of
I've been
course.
heavy on them since we came back from Puerto Rico. Bruh.
Uh-huh.
They got some bangers, bruh.
do. They
They
do.
got some bangers.
And then Shakira, she's...
You know what? We already played
Yeah.
one. We already played one. Y'all keep talking.
I
Let me
kind of
find this.
wanted Wyclef Jean to come out for Hips Don't Lie. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was
Like I
waiting for
kind of
that.
really wanted But okay.
I was
you
waiting
know.
for Wyclef, and I was like, oh, they're about to bring Ja Rule out.
Right. That's
Didn't
what I
happen.
said. I said,
Yeah.
oh, Ja Rule about to come out.
I thought I saw him,
No, you
but it was like
they
a
kept,
dancer.
they kept it all Latin. They kept
Right.
it all Latin.
Which
I
was cool
like,
though.
okay.
She made some. I don't know how true this is. Okay, so when you know how they were going into Shakira and J Lo, and they had those kids like in the like those little
in the
globe.
cages to represent the kids.
Yeah.
And,
So was that true?
Yeah, that was true.
They were.
That's also why she did the Puerto Rican flag
Which
and
was-
then turned it
yeah,
around, and it
that's
was the American
powerful.
flag, and
Yeah.
her daughter was singing "Born in the USA."
It was beautiful.
Yeah, so there
See,
were
you
a
gotta
lot of
connect the
small,
dots.
like
Yeah.
little, yeah.
I
Little
loved
Easter
every bit of
eggs.
that. I loved every bit
That's
of
what's
that.
up, man.
And
Yeah.
then Shakira played homage to Africa with the African beats, obviously Puerto Ricans and
Yeah.
a lot of Latin American countries, but also, which later became a meme, was her little tongue.
I don't know what that was about.
I'm gonna tell you what it was.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so actually it turns out that her father is Lebanese. So they speak Arabic.
Okay.
Okay. And so in that culture,
I wasn't ready.
in that culture, that little la 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 thing she did is actually a like a cry of joy that they do to celebrate,
Oh,
to show that they're
yes.
happy and excited.
That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Yes. So it wasn't random. It wasn't her.
She could have told somebody.
So
She could have tweeted it right afterwards
So-
or let us know. Ahead
so
of time.
listeners, do y'all wanna hear what the internet said it was?
The internet are assholes. Okay.
I loved every bit of it.
And
The memes were great.
speaking of assholes,
Man.
Yeah.
speaking of assholes,
Right. I
it
gave
was
you a good segue.
it was one meme that said when you asked her if she eat ass.
Y'all ain't shit.
Yo,
That's the first thing I thought of when she did it. I'm like,
bruh.
oh my God.
Oh, the first thing you thought it was eating ass?
Oh,
Terrible.
man. No, that was funny,
Terrible.
man.
Man.
Well, they looked amazing. It
They
was a
did.
little disappointing to see how many negative comments were sort of swirling around in regards to their age and how they shouldn't be half naked, which I'm like, you do understand, first of all, that they are fucking performers.
Yeah.
That this is a show.
Yeah, of course.
It's no different than Cirque du Soleil or
Yeah.
whoever else you got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the whole stripper pole thing. I
Right.
mean,
That
it
was-
was just
but that
a
was
lot
from
of
Hustlers,
stuff.
right?
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then the thing that bothered me is that most of the comments were being directed to them from other women, which
Yeah.
is just really like,
Haters.
you know,
Haters.
Yeah, and to piggyback on that, baby, people shouldn't judge bodies off the age of the body.
Okay, I'm seeing where you're going.
Let me
Okay.
tell you more. You should judge bodies on the upkeep
Mm-hmm.
of the bodies.
right.
I could give a damn if she's 50 years old. Her body don't look like it's 50 years old.
No, absolutely
Right.
not.
If she had a 50-year-old looking body,
Yeah.
and what she had on and doing
Right.
what she was doing,
Mm-hmm.
I could see the hate. But now you just hating because
Because you mad that
because
you
you're
don't look
mad
like
that you
her.
don't look like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
A-Rod, he's hitting home runs all day.
I like that.
right,
That's
all
the type
right,
of energy I like, AJ.
All right,
Let's
all
go.
My bad.
Yeah,
Had to say
yeah.
that. Shout out to A-Rod.
Yeah, yeah. AJ came to a pod T. AJ came to pod T. Hell yeah.
stupid.
You know,
Man.
50 ain't what 50 used to be,
You're
you know,
right.
in 1984. Like,
50's the new 30, 25.
Hell yeah, that's a fact.
Seriously.
And it's only getting better.
Yeah.
About 30 years from now, bruh.
man.
Y'all waiting, huh? Y'all
Yeah,
wait.
I'm
Y'all
waiting.
waiting on me.
You had it, but
About 30 years from now, bro. No, we gonna be that 50. We gonna be that 60 or 70.
Absolutely.
That look like that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Just
I'm gonna
progression.
I'm gonna have hair.
I'm like,
Ooh.
I'm 40. You stupid. I'm 43 years old. I'm gonna be 44 in November
Uh-huh.
this year.
Yeah.
I don't feel whatever people think a 44-year-old person is supposed to
Right.
feel like.
Right.
And if I want to walk around with booty shorts with half my ass cheek
Do
hanging
what
out,
you do. Yeah.
the hell?
You can do
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna do me.
Exactly.
Like, why are
Yeah.
people so worried about what other people are doing?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you have friends from back home. They're like, you know, now we're in our 30s. They're like, oh
Yeah.
man, I'm so old. I'm like, bro, no, you're old.
You're old.
I'm not
Yeah.
old.
No, technically, you're not old. Your
what I'm saying.
body is old.
Is it though?
Your mindset is
Your
old.
mindset, yeah. I'm
Mindset
like,
You know?
you as young as you want to be.
Yeah, man. I mean, but we all get it.
Take care of
You know,
yourself.
people that grow up in small towns or grow up in big cities,
Yeah.
but have a small circle. You know what I'm saying? They never
They
You know
start
what I'm
saying that at 25. I'm like, no, you're
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, they only look like that because they have chefs and personal trainers, and I'm like, you do know
I think
that
it's more than that. It's a little bit more than that.
What you could do this by yourself.
Right.
Of course.
There are a lot of very fit women who don't have personal trainers and
Absolutely.
chefs.
Right.
Absolutely.
They just have dedication
Yeah.
and discipline,
Yeah.
which is
Absolutely.
the part that's mostly
Yeah.
lacking.
It's hard.
A chef and a personal trainer does make it easier,
Right.
but it's not an excuse to not have it or to not do it.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But I can see how they could feel that way. But no, just take your ass to the gym or just do some push-ups in your damn do some push-ups and sit-ups right
Yeah.
there in your living room.
And on an average day, J-Lo's, I'm a pretty busy person, but I can almost guarantee that J-Lo runs circles around my schedule every day with the amount of things that she has to do
Right.
and be and fly and travel.
Right.
So she still has to make the time for it.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
still has to go to the damn gym and do
Yeah.
the workout. So
Right.
ain't nobody doing the workout for her.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing the workout for her, and she's just
that's
uploading
tough.
it to her body.
Right. Man.
That ain't
Ooh,
happening.
man, I wish we could just
Ain't gonna- they be
upload.
lit.
Almost
Hey.
there. We're almost
Man.
there.
Hey, the workout upload, ooh, bruh,
Lord.
I need that.
that might be good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would do that, bro.
Dog,
I'm not lazy, but I would do it.
I'll upload like a marathon. That shit upload to your body, you be feeling good.
Why not? I know we're
Man.
getting there. We're getting there, though.
We getting there?
Yeah. We have a friend that, like, literally.
What if you could upload anything?
Oh, like the Matrix, where you upload languages
Just
in your head?
upload
Oh, that would be
that?
amazing.
I would love to do that.
Or like, let's say you don't feel like like the process of drinking, but you just want to feel tipsy. Just upload like a
That's what we're
tipsy.
doing? Yeah.
Upload like a little tipsy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
why
saying?
not?
Right? You would do that, baby?
Why
Yeah, I
not?
would do
Why
it.
Yeah, let me
not?
upload a little tipsy real
Absolutely.
quick. Hell yeah.
You know, I'd pay for that.
Yeah, a little,
That's not that
little
bad.
tipsy cartridge,
Absolutely.
and just put it like in your arm or something.
I can't wait till we have self-driving cars, honestly.
Oh, bro, I'm waiting on that.
Yeah. You know how much more productivity you're going to
That
get?
do sound dangerous though.
It does.
That do sound dangerous.
but
I just want them to flush out.
does.
I want them to flush out whatever new technology glitches they have.
You know I like trying new stuff. though.
Yeah,
I like
and guess
that.
what? I ain't gonna be that nigga trying it.
I'm going to do it.
I'm
I'll
gonna
do
be
it.
the 100. I'm gonna be the 1,000,001 person to try it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. 1 million niggas gonna have to try it before I do it.
I would love to do it just because, like, you know how.
Not people. 1 million niggas gonna have to do it before I do
So
it.
about 2-3 years.
Yeah,
in. There
exactly,
we go.
exactly.
Translation.
Yeah. I love technology, but some things I'm gonna have to just wait till it play out.
Don't you miss like just riding around just to ride
Tell me
and
more.
just explore new places? Like, you know, back in the day, like when gas
Like
was
going
super,
cruising?
super
Yeah.
you just
Oh,
go
going
cruising.
cruising.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I had a motorcycle too, so you know I really cruise.
Yeah.
You zone everything
Explore
out.
new places, see what's around, see what's new in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
restaurant.
Yeah.
But imagine that if you get to be fully aware when you're not driving. It's a
Mm.
whole different
Well,
level.
she does it all the time.
I see what you did there.
She does it all the time. Ain't that right, Queen?
Yep. I'm a
Hey,
passenger.
my baby don't drive nowhere.
I don't. If I gotta drive myself somewhere, I'm like, oh Lord.
Hell yeah.
I'm a Uber, babe.
But you like driving though. Yeah, más o menos.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. This gonna be funny.
Uh-oh.
And this is hold on. How can I say this? So so like the broker I was, the more I loved to drive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's where I'm at.
Cause yeah, because you have to like once you spend your money, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to spend it driving and then parking in a free parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Find a street parking. You know what I'm saying? The more successful you get and more things you do, it's like that driving shit is like
Yeah.
But I still do enjoy it. I'm not saying a little bit.
Right.
But the wifey, she just sit back, relax.
Got to.
Hell yeah.
Especially in this traffic.
Yeah.
LA traffic is a whole different beast.
Yeah.
But driving's like
I don't mind driving if I got like if I have nice music to listen to.
Me too.
Like a new playlist or some new music or a new album just dropped.
Yep.
Or like some fire, like some heat. Oh
Yep.
my goodness. I'll blast the radio up
That's
and just cruise.
You have cruising songs like that
Yeah.
song we heard earlier with Skip Marley.
Yeah.
That's a cruising
Yeah,
song.
that was good.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah,
I just wanted
man.
to put that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on, go ahead, baby. What you about to say?
No, I was just gonna ask if you guys talked ahead of time about wearing your little yellow sweatshirts.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I was
see.
gonna mention that. Yeah, we're stepbrothers
Although
today.
it could be in honor of, well, I'm about to make y'all depressed. The late Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
You know
Yep,
what?
there
That
it
might
is.
have
That
been
was a good
that
segue.
might have been that might have been the spirit without even knowing it.
I know, man.
Yeah.
The yellow Laker.
Yeah. Honestly, man,
uniforms.
I wanted to start this podcast just like a little scissor reel and just remembering like Kobe Bryant moments. But from the time, I guess, the accident happened to us actually recording, it's so much time to pass. And I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, trying to heal those, you know what I'm saying, wounds. So I didn't want to just open it back up. But I definitely want to say rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, Gigi. You know, he named her, what was it? Mambasita?
Mamacita, yeah. He filed the
Mamacita.
trademark
That was dope,
right
man.
before they passed, man.
That was so cool. And all the other families, man. It was husband, wife, and daughter. It was with a daughter and
Mom and a
coach,
daughter
and a
the
mom
coach.
and daughter and the coach.
And then
And
Mauser.
and then Christine.
That was the coach.
That was the coach.
Yep.
Yeah, that was his
the Mauser,
assistant. Yeah.
And then the pilot, of course.
And what's so crazy, man? So Kyle, so have you talked to Kyle lately,
No.
bro?
I
You know
have
he
not.
been refereeing games.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah,
and you know
he's telling me
he's
about
he's
that.
a good basketball player too.
He is.
But anyway, he was heading to coach a game. He didn't know where. He didn't know what.
Was it the Mamba
He
Academy?
just knew
Yep.
that it was in Calabasas or wherever it was.
It's Thousand Oaks.
Thousand Oaks.
Yeah.
It was new Thousand Oaks. So as he getting there, he gets this. I guess he gets the information. He was like, "What?" He was like, "Oh man, that's crazy. That can't be." But he still don't know is the place that he's about to go referee.
Yeah.
So he was about to referee his first, you know what I'm saying, game with Kobe sitting right there. You know what I'm saying, with his daughter. And he said he got there, man. It was like
They were canceling the game.
Canceling
and
the
That's how he
games.
sort of started to put two
yeah,
and two
bruh.
together.
And it happened right behind your house, right? Like,
Unfortunately, man.
damn.
It was very unfortunate. Like
Yeah,
I live
bro.
in Calabasas.
Yeah.
But I live right off this street called Las Virgenes. And literally, man, I remember my wife woke me up and said there was a helicopter crash. We got an alert on our phone.
Yeah.
Since it was like local,
Right.
that there was a brush fire, not knowing that,
That was
it was Kobe. So my phone just started blowing up. Like my uncle called me, my dad, everyone just started calling me. And like, when
Yeah.
everyone calls you back to back to back,
It's something.
Something's bad.
Something bad happened.
Right.
And then like I just looked at my phone and I'm like, they're like, Kobe died. I'm like, what?
Damn.
And the first thing I did, bro, like
Yeah.
I literally, and when my wife Kiera, she's like, yo, it happened literally 1,000 feet away from us. It was literally 1,000 feet away from us. So,
Damn. 1,000 feet?
bro, it's insane how close it was to my house.
Wow.
So close that I literally ran there.
Damn.
I put on my clothes.
Yeah.
I ran outside.
Uh-huh.
And it took no time to get there because it's right by the middle school, Arthur E. Wright Middle School, and then right in front of that is that water district, and there's some like houses right there too. So I ran out there, and bro, it's already packed. This, mind you, it's like 12 o'clock. It happened an hour before. It's packed with people.
Wow.
And you would just see like the smoke just
Still going on.
bro. It was the worst sight I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
One of the worst.
Yeah.
But the fact that I grew up, like, I'm a basketball fanatic,
Yeah.
Kobe fanatic.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have any Jordans growing
Right.
up. The first time I was able to afford, like, some real nice shoes,
You got
I
some
bought
Kobe's.
some Kobe's.
Which ones?
I bought the special one. Well, my wife bought it for me. The special, like, it's an Olympic one.
Oh, okay.
The Olympic Kobe's.
Yeah.
And one day, it was like, I'm going to get this signed by Kobe.
Damn.
I don't even pull them out. I pulled them out one time because I went to a Laker game about 3 years ago. And
Yeah.
I pulled them out the first time. And, bro,
Yeah, that's
it
tough,
hurt
man.
me real bad because then I took out my camera
Yeah.
with the long lens,
Yeah.
and the fact that I could see, I was that close that I could see the bodies covered up. I shouldn't have done that.
Wow.
Like now that's implanted in my head
Damn.
forever.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, boy.
Yeah, I was like, oh my, why am I? And then
Yeah.
like other people there with long lenses and stuff, they were zooming in. You could see the bodies covered up, and like the atmosphere was there. It was like
Yeah.
it was crazy because you could see people trying to loot and trying to like run up the hill.
Oh, my
so they can go
goodness.
get like pieces of the plane, this, that. Because where they crashed, it's a hiking area.
Oh, wow, really?
So literally, like right when you get off my exit, there's like Albertsons, McDonald's,
Right.
Jack in the Box, and then it becomes more
Yeah.
where the homes are.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't get. I'm like, how did they when they turned around this way? How did they go that far into the mountain? Because where we live is the mountains.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
yo, this could have been our apartment complex,
Yeah.
the houses next to us, or the middle school.
Yeah. Damn.
And the night before, literally, I had texted you about Bubby. Remember, I sent you the info about the Mama Academy.
The Mama Academy.
I
The night
forwarded you
before,
the
bruh.
night before I did that.
That's crazy.
And I was driving that night. I got home at 1:00 in the morning. And there was fog. The exit before, no fog. Woodland Hills. I get there and I have to drive 10 miles an hour just to get to my house.
That was crazy.
And it's like when you're in the mountains, it's a different type of fog.
Yeah.
It feels like you're in the sky.
Oh, yeah. You don't see
can't
nothing,
see
bro.
anything.
You can't see
You can't
anything.
see nothing.
I was like, oh my gosh. So when I woke up and found out that, I'm like, whoa, babe. It was foggy that morning still.
Yeah, it was foggy that morning. Like LAPD and all the news helicopters
They
that got grounded.
all their
Yeah,
copters.
man.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate, man. And just like being around, it hurt the whole city. Like you can see the city is just going crazy.
Right. We was in Atlanta when we
that's
we was in
right.
Atlanta when it happened. So we was in 5 Points, and I was waiting on Rashawn, the
guy in the
guest
previous
the
episode.
guest we had in the previous episode, and we was meeting him for lunch with our frat brother Earl. Shout out to Earl, and he had text us in a group text with the screenshot of the TMZ thing.
Yeah.
And it just seemed unreal, boy.
unreal, yeah.
It just seemed so unreal. And yeah, I don't want to go through all the details and stuff, man. But anyway, before we left to go to Atlanta, I was like, you know what? I want to buy a Lakers hat because I want to represent LA while we're in the A.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wore the hat, not knowing that, like the whole situation. And when we landed, bro, and leaving LAX, all the car dealerships and all the digital billboards from different companies, everything had, showing love to Kobe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gigi,
The
the
murals
whole
went
family,
up
the mirrors
almost
went up.
immediately.
And
It was like
I'm just in the Uber looking like, dang, this is like it's like reality really kicks in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's just like one of those unfortunate situations, man. I don't want to get too deep into it because I know it's a touchy subject and a lot of people
is.
trying to get
They're
past
getting
it.
past it. And the thing is, before we
Sorry to bring it back up.
No, it's all good though because he lived an extraordinary life
Oh, my
for the
goodness.
amount of time that he was living. He
Yeah.
did so much in so little time, and that little girl had so much potential to become the best female basketball player
We ever seen?
we've ever seen. Her shot was amazing,
Yeah.
amazing, and
Lisa Leslie, I'm sorry to cut you off. In the
course.
interview she just did, which we talked about earlier, before we got on camera, she was saying that she remembers Kobe coming to her and saying, "Yo, like Gigi's got it.
yeah,
Like whatever, like she's
Got it.
Got it.
she did.
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah." And Lisa Leslie was like, she was gonna be definitely in the WNBA.
The face of the WNBA.
Yeah.
Definitely. And that's a good segue. But before we get to that, I just want to say, well, maybe I forgot. Never mind.
No, what's up?
I lost my train of thought. Oh, it just sucks for me. I just want to say it sucks for me personally because I literally have to drive past this spot every day. I'm reminded of it.
Damn.
Every day.
Damn.
And then people are still lining up out there. And there's like 2 memorials out there. One is the park that my kids play at. And then the other one's the dog park, which like they still got closed off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm reminded of it every day, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to move.
That's crazy.
Like literally, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
move, man, because it hurts. So, but that's a good segue with Lisa Leslie. I'll let you go into that from there. About Gayle King and the interview today.
Y'all want to take
well, Mimi, you gave us a good premise earlier. Like that's
you
I mean,
want
if you got, if you
you
want
gonna
to
set it?
talk about
Y'all want to do a 24-second? You know what I'm saying? Situation for Kobe.
we can do that.
Moment of silence, real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you want to set the timer?
We got it right here.
So we
Start
got it
at
there.
50.
We're gonna start at 50. Boom. There we go. All right.
You good at math?
On to the
I
next.
was
Yeah.
like,
Cause we started on an uneven, you know what I'm saying? It went like 0 to
Right.
24.
That was hard, yeah.
That should start on 50. So I'm like, okay, cool. 10 more, that's
Right.
60.
That was another,
And then 14 more. Okay, cool. Let's get it.
Here we go.
I was sitting here thinking,
I
I was
don't
like,
do math,
I
so.
wonder if AJ figuring this out right now too. Yeah. So y'all mentioned the Gayle King situation.
Yeah.
I don't even know that much information about it. Babe, you seen it?
Yeah.
And then y'all had heard some of the controversy about it. Honestly, I don't even want to. You know what? I don't even want to give that negative energy, man. Because we just talk very highly of Kobe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's
Shame
just,
on you, Gayle.
Yeah. Let's just
Shame
keep
on
it.
you.
Let's just
Yeah.
keep it going. If y'all want to figure it out, I want to
Yeah,
get
look
it.
it up, yeah.
I only want to get those vibes right now.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. So what's up, man? Let's.
Well, I know you. So
Yeah.
Black History. It's
Okay.
It's Black History Month, everybody. It's
Shout
February. Shout out to Black History.
Black
Yeah,
history.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's including you too, baby.
Absolutely. Everybody, man. It's everybody's history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know you wanted a particular person that you wanted to talk about.
Oh well, I was just trying to see obviously we probably should do this throughout the entire year and not just a month. But since you know what I'm saying it's February, let's go ahead and kickstart. You know what I'm saying, highlighting individuals from the community, African American, that's done great, and just shed light on a little, you know what I'm saying, a little history.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Did you have somebody lined up?
You had your person. You looking
Well-
Who's the
why you
person?
doing that?
You changed your mind?
No,
you
no,
changed
no.
your mind about the person?
No, no, no.
You had the person. I was
No,
like, we
I
had
ain't-
talked about it
I
before.
didn't-
I'm like, this is perfect.
No, I didn't think we was gonna get right into it. Just
Well, while
like
you're looking it up,
so soon.
I
I
can-
don't have to look it up, honestly. I
Oh,
just
well, just go
I just
for
know
it.
the information.
Let's just go for it.
But
then.
you got something to say?
No, because we were talking about the farrier earlier, and that has a lot to do about Black history too. There's
Oh yeah,
history
get
in
it. Tap into that
Well, I-
because that's interesting.
Well, briefly, while you're getting the information. So my cousin, he was saying that people don't know the history behind farriers. You know what I'm saying? So like when the Civil War was happening, all the slaves were taking care of the ranches while people were at war.
Okay.
So they were like, taking care of the stock, the horse stock, cows, everybody.
Cows.
And he was saying that I don't know how true this is, but I got a fact check. I think they can hear me. I talk loud. He was saying that cowboy, used to be a derogatory term towards black males.
That's interesting.
And I was like, wow.
Explain.
I can't remember what he said verbatim, but I remember him saying something like, paraphrase it, where it's like you can go up to them like while they're caring to the horses and the cows and stuff, like, hey, you cowboy, you come over here and you go clean up this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh snap! And he said it wasn't until the westerns came out, the black,
It changed the.
it whitewashed everything.
Got it.
To where cowboy was like the thing to be. And he's like, a lot of people was like, there's a lot of people that are like into rodeos and stuff.
Right.
Like they care for these horses and bulls and all that good stuff. I'm like, dang.
That's an interesting take on the term cowboy.
Isn't that crazy?
Because
I would never think about that.
Because cowboy is like a superhero almost. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
He's the coolest person in the Wild Wild West.
Like
you
the
know,
word picnic.
quick draw. Yeah.
Sorry if I
over
messed that
time.
up,
Oh,
anybody.
shit. Oh,
Yeah.
y'all just going, what else you got for Black History Month,
That's
baby?
all I got.
Damn.
That was good though.
Yeah.
That was good.
So this week, I wanted to, because obviously people know that I'm big into fashion, my wife and and I've always found this story very interesting. There was a slave back in the mid 1700s in the UK. His name was Julius Sabis. And what was so interesting to this story, outside of me being in fashion, is the different ways. Honestly, I haven't fact checked none of this, but this is it is in his Wikipedia. It is the story that I've seen in different articles during my research. So I guess it's true. But the difference between how they treated slaves here in the U.S. versus slaves in the U.K. was here they showed their wealth by slaves, I guess, working. You know what I'm saying? How many slaves you have working in the field, how many you have, you know what I'm saying, in the houses and just stuff like that.
Right.
But in the UK, they showed it by how much they educated their slaves and dressing them up as well.
Wow.
So like the more dressed up your slave was, and like the more like artistic they was, you know what I'm saying, with music, like they would teach them how to play harps and, you know what I'm saying, violins, like really, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
like really classical instruments.
Right.
So Julius Sabis was a slave in Europe at that time, and he ended up getting his freedom. He was a slave from the Caribbeans, and after he got his freedom, and obviously he was already well dressed because that's how they did.
Right.
So when he got his freedom, he was like, man, how do I dress now? Because I don't want to dress how my master was dressing me, even though is very well dressed. So he just got creative and just started doing off the wall stuff. Wow. And just doing stuff that he thought that was stylish and that was cool. And it became to the point where he became famous and known for his style. So it got to the point where when he went to operas, he would have his own seat with a spotlight on him just so people could see what he was wearing, you know? And I just me, I think I was like early 20s. When I found that story, I'm like, man, it just connected with me so much because I kind of used fashion the same way when I was growing up.
Of course.
You know, for those that don't know, my younger sister and I was living in foster homes, and we would have visitors looking to come adopt kids every so often. So I just got creative one day. I told my sister, hey, let's put some outfits out. I think we put like 2 or 3 outfits out. And when our next visitor came, we dressed up and we, you know what I'm saying, pranced around and show them how fashionable we were. And we switched clothes, came back. You know what I'm saying? In hindsight, I didn't even know. That was like my very first fashion show.
Right.
So when we finally got adopted, we got adopted, and I thought it was because how fresh we were, not thinking that these are just good people. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid then. So I just always took, you know what I'm saying, my appearance very serious, and it got me to where I am today.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's why that particular that's why Julius Sabis is like a very prominent story, and something I relate to even to this day. So shout out to Julius Sabis for Black History Month 2020.
Man, that's a good shout out, man. That's a good shout out, man.
Yeah. And if anybody want to look him up, his Julius is spelled Julius, and Sabis is Soubise. Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good, man. Well, I think I owe you an apology, man.
Talk to me. I like me. Hold on.
We're gonna I owe you an apology.
You must have been wrong about something.
I must have been. Yeah, I have to admit, I was wrong. We
Oh my God.
Yeah. Talk
I
about
owe you an
it.
apology about, I think it was 2 episodes ago.
Okay.
We had a debate about Justin Bieber and Roddy Ricch.
Okay.
And I really didn't know. I heard of Roddy Ricch, but I didn't know, like, he sounded like a couple other people that I didn't.
Yeah.
So when I actually took the time to listen to the album, I've heard at least he had about 4 or 5 hits on that.
Bruh.
And I said 4 or 5 hits, that equals a classic.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
I owe you an apology. That's a dope album.
Yeah.
Brand new artist. He has more to come. I'm a fan, and he makes dope music, man.
Bro, that young man has
He's a bright future.
If he stays safe, you know what I'm saying, stay focused, bro, he can do some damage out here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because not only can he rap well, he can play instruments.
Yeah.
And he can sing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and he gives me a Meek Mill vibe,
Right.
but a little bit more polished and a different kind of I don't know, just slightly different flow. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out to Roddy Ricch.
and we see what Meek Mill is at right now.
Ooh, where is he?
You know what I'm saying?
He's in the news.
Oh!
Being a mess. With Nicki Minaj.
This a good segue. You heard about this, baby?
I don't think so.
AJ got the scoop. He got the scoop. Whenever you get into your laptop, I know you got the info ready.
Well, it's not quite ready. But like,
so
Nicki,
tell this story how you told me on the phone the other day.
I was excited. It was yesterday. This is yesterday's
Oh,
news.
only reason why. Oh yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I was what was I doing? I was strolling, and Lil Duval always posting about something. And I saw Lil Duval posting, oh, this little back and forth currently right now is going crazy. Yeah, so I never had a chance to get to it until you told me about it.
He had the popcorn ready. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
So Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill used to date. Well, but it was about 2 years ago.
A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Might have been longer than that because he was in jail and
He was
all that happened. Yeah.
And then they get into a Twitter war yesterday, and they made a whole bunch of allegations towards each other. But like, when there's allegations, there's always some type of truth to it.
Right.
And so Nicki Minaj, who broke up with who? Was it Nicki Minaj or Meek Mill?
I don't know, bro.
I thought it was like a
mutual. I
thing.
think so too.
And the thing is, so they just went at it basically.
So who started? So give me play by play. How did it start?
I think it all started with he had a certain outfit on.
Yeah.
And I thought it wasn't like a goofy outfit, but like she had like a clown on, like she put a clown image, like one of those emojis
on his outfit.
Right.
Okay. So all right. Well, I got information. Let me back up.
Go for it.
So Meek Mill has a song on his album, on his previous album, and one of the verses, he was saying how pretty much talking about Nicki Minaj's new boyfriend. He was saying how you the type that to wear the Balenciagas with bootcut jeans. You heard that, baby? So Joe actually mentioned it on his podcast too. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, screenshot that. These viewers need to see this. So I'm looking at Meek Mill wearing some high water jeans, and it's a clown face on his picture. But anyway,
that's not a bad outfit.
Yeah, but anyway. So I guess after that verse, they end up running to each other in some expensive boutique. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was in L.A. or New York or where it was. But anyway, they exchanged words, and it was like a little beef. So I guess ever since then, it's been little things happening. So I guess that's probably why she did that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what is it? So tell me.
So she made her like a couple allegations. So first she said Negro. Been talking about my man for a year now. Talking about he went to my page to see him, but he was blocked.
Okay. My nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Move on.
I know your bitch is embarrassed, basically. Shit at yourself in the store when you got pressed, though.
Yeah, in the store.
See
what I'm saying?
Right.
The store I just told you.
Exactly.
You see? See connecting the dots? Yeah.
So then she goes on to say, you beat your own sister and taped it. Spit on her and taped it. Kicked me in front of your mother and sent her to the hospital. Sucking Drake's dick made you feel tough again. Move on. So now she's alleging that he hit her. He hit her, first of all.
His sister?
His sister taped it. And I'm like, oh, snap.
So what Meek Mill say?
So in his response, he goes, the only way you can try to kill my career is to say that I beat women. Talk about your brother is a convicted rapist and you've been new and paid for his lawyer.
Yeah.
You let a brother touch that little girl too. I know. You want me to crash with your boyfriend and I won't. You said you willing to crash my man because you losing now and everybody in the industry knows you're a bad person. You been knew about your brother was raping that little girl and that's why I got away from you.
Damn.
Oh.
Right? That's crazy, right?
Yes.
And then the last thing he said was, surrounded by a rapist talking what? ? Stop playing. You picked a great time to be saying I put my hands on you. You full of hate and the whole industry know you full of hate. Yeah. And your bag getting low, so you want to destroy me.
Damn. And for those that don't know hip hop or slang, your bag getting low, which means her bread, her money ain't coming in the way it used to come in at the height of her career.
Yeah.
Damn, there's some truth to that.
I see a lot of truth in both of them because the thing is, it's like if you been new about the little brother raping this girl, you just as guilty, right? Is that a thing?
I think so, man. I mean,
did he just subpoena himself to go to court? Well, the brother got jail time anyway. But that's
tough.
It's like, bro, you knew about it, so that makes your character look bad.
Yeah.
Even though you did get away from the situation, I give you that. But at the same time, it's like, did you beat her? Did you beat your sister? Like, people are gonna be looking for these tapes like R. Kelly.
Yeah,
You know what
why
I'm
would
saying?
she say stuff like that?
Why? Who would make that up?
I don't know.
But at the same
But
time,
you know, Nicki
I don't know.
Minaj,
Nicki
Nicki
be
Minaj,
making
you know what I'm
music.
saying? Nicki
I
Minaj is known for
I
being
listen-
outlandish.
I
you
listened
know,
to her and Joe Button on
yeah.
her podcast.
And you see
Go
how
at it.
he just went
that
off
was
on
annoying.
him.
That was annoying
It
as hell.
was because he didn't get a chance to
Yeah,
defend
I don't
himself.
need-
She sounded like hella trash.
Yeah.
That
Not
was-
taking sides or anything. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
there's some truth to it. But that's our celebrity news. And,
Yeah.
All right, AJ with
yeah.
the celebrity news.
Right.
I don't get no hand clap.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I got you,
yeah,
man.
right.
Hey, shout out to. I got you. Cut it off. Give you 2 seconds. I could have did this. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Stupid,
Man, so we what's on the docket, man? What else on the docket, bro?
Well, I know your boy. You know, since we're talking music, we might as well segue into Lil Wayne. He's back.
Oh,
with
my
a
goodness.
banger,
And you know,
bangers.
and you know what's so funny about
I
the,
couldn't do it.
but you know what? You know what's so funny about the Lil Wayne's album? A lot of that music that's on the album, he made in like 2015. A lot of those songs are 5 years old right now.
Lyrically, he's still like one of the best, if not the best.
Yeah, I actually watched his interview that he did on Drink Champs with Nori, and he was saying how like he just in his own world. You know what I'm saying? They asked him. You remember they asked him who about 21 Savage?
yeah.
He said he thought 21 Savage was the group.
Right. And that offended 21 Savage.
Yeah,
'Cause he
like
probably looked
back
up to him.
then,
Yeah.
you know. But after they met and talked,
Of course.
he was like, "Oh, I just understand. Like Lil Wayne just be working. Like he ain't even, like he's just so out of touch. You know what I'm saying, with a lot of stuff. And this whole generation of these SoundCloud rappers and all these cats is or sons of Lil Wayne.
Yeah, oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
That flow
Yep.
and the way they rapping and like that mood kind of music. You know what I'm saying? With a look, you really can't sing, but you're singing and it sound good,
Yep.
and you're rapping with it. Like, oh, that's credit to Wayne.
Yeah.
And Wayne said a lot of them give respect to him too. He was like, bro, like
course.
my whole career wouldn't be what it was if it went, you know what I'm saying? You paving the way.
Yeah.
So it just that alone, he was like, just knowing that, it makes him feel really good. You know what I'm saying? But
What did he say about him? He still owed money from 2002?
yeah, that he ain't seen in 2002.
Yeah, I was like, "Woo,
yeah, bro.
dog." He got some fire, man.
Yeah, it's some heat. A lot, honestly, but it's just way too many tracks.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
But Wayne was like, I got so many songs. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff.
Get rid of
You know
him.
what I'm saying?
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Have you had a chance to really dive into it?
Yeah, I listened to it.
What's some of the tracks on there you like?
The retro one, I can't even. I don't know. I know "Line 'Em Up." I like that the most.
Line 'Em Up?
Yeah. If that,
I'm
is that
not
what it's
even
called?
sure if I even gave that one a real.
Put me on the spot.
I'm gonna tell you what I like though.
All right, go ahead.
So I like the opening. I like the intro.
Oh yeah.
Funeral.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. How you say it?
Funeral. What I say? Don't do that. Whoa,
Just
hold
like
on.
he said, wrestler.
Yeah, right. That's that Thomasville accent.
Man.
Thomasville's finest.
So funeral. How that
You
sound?
might be from Florida, man.
Go ahead, say it. I want to hear you say it.
Funeral.
Funeral.
There you go.
There you go.
I've been saying that.
No.
Ain't
You
that right?
said-
Ain't
you
I
said-
say
you
that?
said-
Did I say that, money?
you
He said funeral.
Who said that?
Funeral.
Yeah,
That's what you said.
funeral.
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 Yeah.
Man, I've been saying it my whole life. Funeral, just like that. Anyway, the intro is popping. Mahogany. That's track 2.
I like that.
Actually, I like track 2 through track 3.
Mama Mia, it's good.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I like the one Big Sean too.
Yep.
I can skip Dreams. Stop Playing With Me. Platform.
Platform was classic.
That go.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
That's
retro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
like 99 2000
yeah.
type.
It's kind of like back that ass up.
Yeah, yeah,
It's kind
yeah.
of like that.
Absolutely.
But the newer version.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they go
got hype,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah. So, shake it like a salt shaker. What else we got? Wild Dogs. Have you heard that?
Yes, I have.
Harden.
Hard was
That's
that was
good.
hard.
That's
That
hard
was,
too.
Yeah.
He got one with Triple X.
Yep. The one with Ball Hard, Lil Twist, I like that one.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I don't
it
like Lil
was.
Twist part though.
He could have did better. No, he could have done better, man. You're right. You're right.
I don't like Lil Twist part.
I like him as a person because I only see him. I watched this
gonna lie.
ratchet show called Growing Up Hip Hop.
No, Lil
LA.
Twist career might be over.
I don't know. He's such a personality.
Listen,
If you ever see
I
him,
know. His career is over.
why?
Lil Twist?
Yeah.
Bubby,
like Lil Twist?
when the next Lil Twist track you looking for? You looking for the next Lil Twist? Hell no. He laughing. He said hell no.
He might be right.
Oh, T.O. The one with OT Genesis?
Uh-huh.
You heard that one?
Yeah,
That go hard.
yeah.
That go hard. Yeah, man. Ain't gonna lie, man.
It's a solid album.
It was good to see Lil Wayne and see him back.
Got some slow tracks on there with The Dream
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of those.
You wanna know why I like that?
Why you like it?
because they're Eskimo brothers.
Boy. Oh.
You see where I went with that?
I see what you did.
So-
You right.
So they both
I don't understand.
have
break down Eskimo Brothers.
Eskimo
I mean, we
Brothers.
have kids sitting right here, so
right.
like, you know.
If you have, how would you say?
This gonna be
it?
weird.
Yeah.
This gonna be weird. Y'all got
Having
earmuffs.
yeah, you might have to do earmuffs for like
Earmuffs.
2 seconds. It's like having the same person, body count, the same, like Christina Milian, they have something in,
Common.
Oh, they both slept with the same amount
They
of people.
both
Yeah, okay, well,
no. They both slept with a specific person before,
right.
not
Oh, so
knowing
they
it.
share.
They don't share. No.
No,
see,
I don't mean
no.
share that.
Yeah.
Mean sharing as in.
It's in
They
it's
have
common.
in common. Yeah.
Eskimo
Right.
brothers.
That's what
Gotcha.
Eskimo brothers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
So,
the term.
but they also have, they're kids. Like they both have a kid by
They
her.
both have a kid by her too,
pretty
huh?
sure, yeah.
He was married to her.
No.
Dream?
Oh no, Dream was.
Dream
I
was
think.
married to her.
Yeah, but like Wayne.
What's her
yeah.
name? Tell the
Wait, to who? Christina
Christina
Milian?
I
Milian.
believe it's Christina Milian. Yeah. That
Really?
they
That's
both.
that's Lil Wayne's baby mama,
Right.
And also the ex-wife of
Like,
the Dream.
Lil Wayne has an interesting
Yeah,
He's traveled.
Yeah.
Because Lauren London.
Hold on.
Yeah, he has a kid by Lauren London too. So
I knew
Nipsey
that
and
what it
Lauren London. Yeah.
was.
That's crazy, right?
That's wild.
So he has a kid by Lauren London, Christina Milian, and
Wait, they have had more than one shared common.
well,
That's a
Because
different
I'm
Eskimo
thinking,
brother.
well, wouldn't that make everybody sort of?
What you talking about? What you
well,
mean?
I mean that means Nipsey. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
It gotta be somebody
He'd
you
be
know.
Eskimo brother. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you
I
know-
see what you're doing. Okay, yeah.
Because I'm like, well, wouldn't that apply to anybody who has like a previous relationship or? Because then,
But
if
you have to
ever,
know the
like,
person.
You have to know the
You
You
have
have
to
to know the person.
But
Yeah.
they work together on the track.
Okay.
So and you
That's
have it.
interesting.
What is it called?
AJ going
Sights
deeper and darker.
Silencers, I was like, wait,
Yeah.
because I was looking, I was like, is that the Dream? Lil Wayne.
And then the Dream, one of his best albums is about the whole
Yup.
divorce and stuff.
Yeah.
And that goes off.
Oh yeah.
And like he goes deep in detail.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? On that track. Yeah.
Well, I didn't like any of the two songs he played for me.
Yeah. So what I was telling her, I was like, when you listen to Wayne right now, you have to listen to it with I guess a different ear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to think too much about the tracks. Just feel the beat.
Yeah.
And feel his flow, and that's it for right now.
And it's classic.
Because a lot of the music because he was in a terrible deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Finally got out. He had a
Very true.
he had a disagreement, I guess, with Baby.
Right.
And he couldn't put out Carter 5 and he couldn't put out any other music.
Right.
So like he just was able to get Carter 5 out last year. And I guess he had an overflow, a lot more music that he just wanted to get out. So a lot of this music is like 5 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good
And it
segue.
still sounds good.
It still sounds
You know what I'm
great.
saying? Like today.
Yeah.
And like what Lil Wayne do, like this type of way that he raps and the metaphors and like the type of stuff that he can really like put out and like 3 bars here, 8 bars here, it's very impressive. And
I don't know nothing
it's
he be
hard. It's hard to hear. It's hard to hear the talent. No, I understand what she's saying though, because if I wasn't like, I don't want to call myself a music head, but if I wasn't into music where I am, it would fly right over my head too. You know what I'm saying? But I've been a big fan of Lil Wayne for a minute.
We all have, yeah.
His energy is crazy
It is
because
crazy.
the only real time that, well, I mean, I obviously knew who he was, but never was a fan of his music or anything. But when we went to the Drake concert, Lil Wayne came out.
Oh, Brown.
And
They went bananas.
man, it just
Yeah,
went.
he's
It
a
went
whole move.
ham.
Yeah.
It was
That's
crazy.
what he does.
It
And
went
I don't know what the
bananas.
hell he was saying, but it didn't really matter.
Didn't matter. His
It
energy,
don't
yeah.
matter, bruh.
It didn't really
Wobbly,
matter.
wobbly, wobbly like it's
Drop
hot.
it like it hot.
So yeah, man. No, that's a good segue about him not getting his money, bad deals. And speaking of bad deals,
Bad deals.
who brought up a bad deal?
Bad boy. He been a
Bad
bad boy. Somebody's been a bad boy.
Bad boy.
So you want to give him the backstory?
Dang, Diddy.
Diddy.
What you doing,
Yeah.
bro?
Oh, what
happened?
Give Mase his money. So the Grammys.
Oh, I
was-
didn't hear about this.
So, so they had the Grammys, about 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and Diddy's talking about artists owning their music,
Right.
And, especially black artists and stuff. Now they have these bad deals, and that's
Was
when
that his speech at the Rock Nation thing?
No, that was the speech
That was
at
a
the
different
Grammys.
at the Grammys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So so Mase took the time to write about it on his Instagram page. And he was like, look, I've been thinking about this for a very, very long time, but I had to make sure I was financially stable to make this statement.
Oh.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's a first banger.
Because I'm
Yeah.
gonna get sued.
Because exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So
No, go ahead.
So literally, he was just like, yeah, man, like I guess Diddy, when he was 19 years old, gave him an opportunity, which is cool, But you remember Mase carried Bad Boy after
That's a
Notorious
fact.
B.I.G. After Biggie died, he
That's a
carried Bad
fact.
Boy. Him and Diddy.
You remember that era, baby?
Yeah, I loved Mase.
Yeah. He had plenty of hits. But the thing was, Diddy owned all his publishing rights. He bought it for $20,000.
Early on.
Yeah.
Early on.
So whatever he would
used to
do.
be about making hit records. Now it's
So
about
he's been making
ensuring
pennies to the dollar for
that
years, and he still
culture
supported
moves
Diddy.
forward.
Even when they wanted to do the
My
bad, that people were like, "Oh," like in his post,
Our
he was like,
culture.
"Yo, where's Mase? Where's he been?" Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he still did the Bad Boy
black
tour
culture. My
for the
goal
people,
used to be
knowing
about
that he
making
wasn't
hit
going to make
records.
that
Now
much
it's about
money. But he's like, "All
ensuring
right, I'm going to do it for Diddy. I'm going to do it for the people." But it's funny. It's ironic you're talking about this
Now.
but I offer you recently $2 million so I can get my publishing rights back, so I can feed my family.
Yeah. And what'd he say?
And Diddy said, okay, well, if you can match what this European buyer is trying to do, which is obviously more than $2 million,
Right.
then I'll give it to you. Otherwise, you have to wait till you're 50 years old.
Just like your contract say.
Just like your contract says. Go ahead.
So I have a clip. Let me go ahead and play this clip. I'm not sure because I wasn't well prepared. So
Oh, you got it, bro.
I don't know.
That was good.
But this is a clip I want to play.
My goal used to be about making hit records. Now it's about ensuring that the culture moves forward.
Okay.
My culture,
Tell
our
me more.
culture, the black culture. And for me to be worthy of receiving an Icon Award, I have to use my experience to help make a change.
Now, who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. Tell me who top, who pop.
Yo, it Mase on that song?
Yes. Hold on.
We've all looked up to you for such a long time.
Dude, that's...
It didn't go. Oh, damn. That's the wrong clip.
no, but that was still good, though.
Yeah, that was still good.
What you mean? That was good.
No, because he really broke down how hold on, I think this one is it. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it in a minute. But basically, so during his speech, he was just pretty much saying how fucked up the music industry is. And called out the Grammys, you know what I'm saying, for just for being the Grammys, you know what I'm saying? One of those award shows owned by, you know what I'm saying, people that's out of touch with the culture and all that stuff. And pretty much saying like, stop robbing our people, you know what I'm saying, with these crazy deals. You see? And the next day, Mase put out this long thing and was like, hey, you contradicting yourself because you talk about, you know what I'm saying, us not getting robbed by them, but we still robbing each other. You see what I'm saying? But it's a little bit, hold on, let me
Practice
see.
what you preach, brother.
Yeah, let me see what it sounds
Go
like.
ahead.
That really cared about me. And we are a musical family, and we have to be there for each other. And now because we are a family, I have to be honest. The last 2 days I've been conflicted. I'm being honored by the industry that I love, this family that I love, but there's an elephant in the room. And it's not just about the Grammys. There's discrimination and injustice everywhere at an all-time high. But there's something I need to say to the Grammys.
What you gonna say?
And I changed my middle name to Love, so it's Sean Love Combs now. You don't have to call me a different name, it's an added on name if you want to call me Love. So I say this with love to the Grammys. Because you really need to know this. Every year, y'all be killing us, man. Man, I'm talking about the pain. I'm speaking for all the artists here, the producers, the executives.
Here we go.
The amount of time that it takes to make these records, to pour your heart out into it, and you just want an even playing field.
Well, it goes on, and he just basically just pretty much saying what Mase said that he was doing and has been doing to him. So I've heard a few different points, and like I said many a times on this podcast, shout out to Joe Budden with the Joe Budden podcast. Really good musical podcast, and they do a lot of, you know what I'm saying, topics like us too. But anyway, Joe and them kind of broke it down too, because if you're looking at a lot of the times when it comes to the industry and the artists, the industry always get, you know what I'm saying, get bad mouthed, you know what I'm saying, because they're taking publishing, you know what I'm saying, they not treating artists the way they should be, you know what I'm saying, and all this drama that's been in the industry for forever. But people never really talk about the point of view of the labels. So labels have to put this money up, you know what I'm saying? It's a risk, not knowing how this career is gonna go. And
they give advances.
They paying for studio time. They paying for all this stuff. They spending all this money to get your music and all these radio stations on all this. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like, marketing used to be crazy. And early on, like, sometimes the artists sign off, you know what I'm saying, their rights to their music and rights to their publications and all that stuff too. And for somebody like Diddy's not just a label head or exec. He's been in these rooms helping them make these hits.
Right.
He's finding those samples to tell Biggie Smalls, hey, try this.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the famous song that we love from Biggie that come on at everybody barbecue?
Juicy.
Yeah, Juicy. Like, he the one introduced that to him. You know what I'm saying? Do it like this, twerk it like that. So he's executive, you know what I'm saying, producing a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So without his take on a lot of these tracks, you know what I'm saying, it's like it wouldn't have happened that way. And a lot of these artists, you know what I'm saying, they get in, they blow their money, and they run off. And if you don't have something concrete in detail, you know what I'm saying, business is business. But I think Diddy's point of view, you know what I'm saying, he helped make those records what it was. And it just becomes like on a business level and like on a friendship level, it just gets a little bit sticky. You know what I'm saying?
It gets very sticky because
Yeah.
Mase did carry them for a while.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it's like, bro, like, is his, like, he's not making that much money. Like, he is.
Yeah.
But Diddy, you got Ciroc, you got your hands in everything, bro. You worth
Yeah.
$1 billion.
But that's the thing. Just because you worked a lot don't mean that you do bad business or shit don't make sense. Just
That's from 20 years.
You know what I'm saying?
That's over 20 years ago.
I mean, I'm with you, man.
He has a track record though.
Yeah.
Because think about
a lot of
112. Where you see them, they're probably working at Target.
Right.
Yeah, but
Danity Kane probably working at Target.
Well, also with that's crazy.
Everybody
bro.
working at Target
That's
now.
crazy. But the
Mase
one
became a preacher.
the one thing
I was about to say one of them
Yeah.
became a preacher.
Yeah.
But the one thing with Mase left, and he was like, "Come on, you was on the contract, and you just walked away from the music industry."
All of them did.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff is like, I mean, I don't know.
Craig Mack,
you got
all of them.
Like I'm gonna say like Joe Budden said, you got to hear both sides.
Well, I would just be curious to see what
You know?
what Diddy's contract looks like now
Right.
Yeah.
versus what it looked like then.
But even if it looked like
when
that,
you make a
then,
statement like that.
even if it looked like that, then his action should be a little different. You know what I'm saying? If you just talked to Mase 2 weeks ago and he tried to buy his situation back, that's not like a conversation like what you say in your speech.
Well, 50's always clowning Diddy because of his contracts.
Really?
Yeah, they never got along. Like he's
yeah.
always clowning Diddy.
And the fact that you would pin some European buyer for however much against that's just I don't know, it's just kind of bad character.
Slap in the face.
Matt, but I don't know.
All he has.
I don't know
French
how much
Montana
it's worth.
now.
Well,
Yeah,
if it's worth 40 million, I mean I doubt it. If it worth 40 million, maybe 2 million is kind of low ball. I mean business is business at the end of the day.
If it's worth 40 million, okay, Diddy, you have 900 left.
And also, Diddy owning 100% of the publishing, that ain't been confirmed either. Because a lot of people in music say when they sign a deal like that, a lot of them sign off 50% of their publishing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then the label have 50.
This is like 97.
Yeah,
he probably own all of it.
I don't know. I ain't seen the contracts. You know,
We
so
ain't
I don't know what it means.
Airlocked.
Yeah,
that's what he does.
But so it's like one of those things. Like I don't know, man. That's tough because I respect Diddy. I love the moves that he made. But at the end of the day, if you gotta practice what you preach, and I hope it's not, you know what I'm saying, aggressive the way your boy saying.
So Mase said, take that.
Take
that.
Oh man.
I know we're like an hour and 12 minutes in.
No,
I did want to talk. So we were talking about, you have to have an ear for Lil Wayne because it's classic.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like, it's retro.
He's speaking alien.
So that brings me up to a movie that we've been discussing for a long time.
Really?
My wife took a sick day last week. So we were like,
was she sick or she just took it?
She was sick.
Oh, okay.
Let me try to get her in trouble.
No, my bad.
But I was like, you start to feel better, right?
Right.
So we went to the movies matinee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look at you trying to get
okay. She got better after the medicine kicked in.
Help her get some air.
I was like, you need some fresh air. Let's go see
air.
a matinee.
Uh-huh.
And we've been wanting to see Bad Boys for Life.
Got it.
Okay.
And when I saw that, you guys told me it was good, but that's all you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't want to tell you much.
Yeah. I was disappointed.
Damn, a lot of people have been, bro.
It was pretty bad.
Damn.
The ending was good. I like it. It was pretty bad. Dog. And that's hard to me. Those are my idols growing up. It was pretty bad.
It's a fun movie.
It wasn't that fun. It was.
You didn't like? Well, I was entertained. I will say I was entertained. It's not the greatest story. It's a hella predictable and like.
I just say this.
It was like Lethal Weapon 4. They're playing like the old guys and stuff. I'm like, come on. Man.
Yeah.
Like, you remember Lethal Weapon 4?
I do.
Yeah. And then on top of that, they were trying to take all the old stuff from Bad Boys 1 and 2 and put it in like have these same moments that didn't work. And I'm like,
it wasn't genuine.
Yeah.
It wasn't, man, I said it was a good movie because I genuinely like both of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And seeing it and watching it, it's like, okay, cool. But after it got towards the middle of the movie, it's like, hold on.
Yeah.
I knew that joke was gonna happen.
Right.
I knew that was gonna be a reaction. A lot of it was predictable. If I haven't seen 1 or 2 and I saw just this one,
right,
it would have been a good movie.
Right.
It would have been a good movie.
Yeah.
I think so.
I could see the script being written because it was like a lot of unnatural things. Like when Will Smith is like, he's a 50-year-old man.
Yeah.
He's like, or you're gonna be this, you mark ass bitch. And I'm like, mark ass.
I ain't gonna lie. Those are points I like though.
But it was so unnatural for him.
But honestly, I think it was the opposite. I think it was very natural for him because, I had a clip. Did I say?
And he talks about why he didn't cuss before because of his grandmother.
Yeah, what interview was that, baby?
I don't remember what interview it was.
He did a previous interview.
Yeah, I don't remember what interview it was, but
in this interview, he was talking how he was saying when he jumped out that plane on his 50th birthday, that was him. Like, I wouldn't say rebirth because that sounds pretty deep, but it was like it brought new life to what I'm saying, who he is.
Yeah.
And for the longest, he had to have this clean cut personality in front of the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Fresh Prince, saying his music was clean. Everybody knew he didn't curse. His grandmother didn't like him cursing. And he was just saying like social media just really, because he big on social media now, and it's just so good with him just being himself. And throughout the interview, he was saying fuck, shit. You know what I'm saying? Cursing because he's like, that's how I talk. Like, that's all we do.
Right.
So, like, when I see it in the movie, and because I saw the interview before I saw the movie.
Right.
So, when I think, even if I saw it later, in hindsight, you know what I'm saying, I was like, okay, that's the connection. So in this movie, you could see him. He said something that he would probably say in real life, but you just ain't used to that type of Will Smith saying it.
No, because in Bad Boys 2 he cursed.
Yeah, but the way
And
he
that was
cursed,
natural, but it sounded like a line. It sounded like a white man wrote that in the
Gotcha.
back and was like,
Yeah.
"Mark ass bitch, that sounds good. Say it."
yeah. But I think also it's his perception that we've had of him for so long that kind of makes you be like, you know what, that ain't natural for him to say.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, he knows how to curse. I'm not saying that. It was just it looked like a line.
Yeah, I feel you.
It looked like a line. And then Martin Lawrence was like the same Martin, like he got slower. You know
Martin
what I'm
Lawrence.
saying?
He was a little slow. I didn't know he was a little slow.
Martin Lawrence.
Not as funny.
Martin Lawrence, go to the gym.
He gotta go to the gym.
He gotta go to
we
the
need
gym.
old
He had
Martin Lawrence.
a little pudgy face.
And yeah, but I mean, it was
Like that race.
Pudgy face.
Hold on, no spoiler alert.
Well, it's been 3 weeks. It's
Yeah,
fine.
y'all should take your ass to the damn movies.
Yeah. Still go see it.
Still go see it. And then come on, you can't trash the movie and be like, still go spend your
Go
$7.
support. Go support.
Right. Go see the matinee. Don't do the.
Go on Tuesday.
Yeah, go to Tuesday.
$5
Tuesday
Tuesday,
in
$5
the day.
Yeah, it's worth that. It's worth that. You need to go to the gym.
Yeah.
The scene when they was trying to race,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, why y'all even write that in the script?
Right.
Martin Lawrence, you
right.
physically look like you're slower.
Right.
And even if you was fit, he's taller than you. He look more athletic anyway.
He got longer legs.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't like seeing my boy Martin like that.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing my boy
And
Martin like that.
All he did was the classic Martin.
Yeah,
making that
like
look
about to
that big.
throw
Yeah,
up.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
They shot it too fast. That's what I think.
And
That's
also,
honestly, they shot it too
and
fast.
honestly, they took too much from the other movies.
Yeah.
The last movie, he was gonna retire. I'm about to quit,
Yep.
and then you got to beg him to come back, and then it happens. The same shit happened in this movie.
You know why though?
Like, you should have done.
It's a different director.
Oh my goodness, you shouldn't have done. I don't think they should have done that.
No, they
Look at
should
me
have had
trashing
the
the movie
same.
like
What's
that.
his name? What's his name?
I really enjoyed the movie. It was fun, but
Yeah, it was
they
nostalgic.
could have made it better.
But
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was nostalgic.
They needed to have whatchamacallit. Who directed the last one?
They shouldn't have had the daughter's boyfriend. What's his name?
Hey, it was funny though seeing him in
yeah,
there.
I was glad to see him.
I wasn't mad seeing him.
He
in
looked
there.
the same
terrible.
age.
Stuttering.
Yeah.
He couldn't. He had barely any lines,
Nah,
and
he
he
had no
still
lines.
didn't do
I
it.
felt bad for him, and that's why they were trying to
He
do
looked
too
so
much.
awkward.
He did look awkward with his mustache. He's a
just looked
Marine
so
now.
awkward.
Yeah.
But he probably looked awkward because he's like, yo, I haven't got no work in 17 years. Did you bring me back to say 3 lines?
That's
Right.
wild. That is wild. Because he was in the
Yeah.
second one, right?
Yeah, he was in the second one. But that was 17 years ago.
17
Yeah.
years?
So he hasn't said anything since then and been in the movie. And,
you know, I would've
it was
said-
Michael Bay. Michael Bay that did it.
I would have said, I ain't had work for 17 years.
And you give me 3 lines?
And y'all been in all these goddamn movies.
Probably give me $1,000 for that.
That's fucked up.
That man driving Uber with me, bro.
The same $1,000 the strippers got for the Super Bowl?
Oh, that was terrible.
Wait,
You
what
heard about
happened? $1,000 for the stripper bowl.
You know what the stripper bowl is?
Yeah, after the Super Bowl.
Stripper Bowl.
Okay, I didn't know what a stripper bowl was. I
QC
found
and,
out yesterday.
But that's all they got though.
Bro, listen. That's why you seen the memes?
They didn't even get the 1,000. Tell them.
Bro, did you see the memes? Everybody like taking
No.
money out their pocket in their car and all that stuff.
Oh no.
You never seen that?
Stop.
So, for those that ain't been in the streets over the past week, the Super Bowl happened, and after the Super Bowl, Quality Control, which is the label that
Cardi, and
Lil Baby, the Migos, they hot right now in A. Anyway, they got this thing that they started. Cardi B said she wanted to be a tradition, the stripper bowl. So they teamed up with, I guess, a venue in Miami. And I guess this is where all the strippers come from all over the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say just a nation.
They
I don't
travel.
I don't want to shortchange them. I'm going to say all over the world.
That's kind of cool.
You know what I'm saying? They come to Miami.
Yeah.
Well, come to the Super Bowl, wherever it is. And this is supposed to be like the Super Bowl of the stripper parties, So, I don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all might know. And
Yeah, clean that up real
I
quick.
clean that up real quick. You see what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be over like $1 million supposed to be thrown.
Okay.
So
Right.
so like strippers like, oh shit.
I'm
I
payday.
don't
money,
care.
yeah.
I don't care if it's 2,000 women here.
Right. You still gonna
I'm
make some
about to
money.
I'm about to leave with some tens of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I think it was a $350 pay-in.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I guess it was dysfunctional, unorganized. Like they had a rule they couldn't pick money up from the floor because everybody was gonna do it at the end.
Of course.
So like these strippers probably worked all night. And if it's in Miami, late Miami,
Right.
Super Bowl,
Right.
they put some miles on that body.
Of course,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
They
No
going
disrespect.
all out, yeah,
You know, so how
yeah.
you make your money?
Yeah, they working
you,
hard.
You put some miles on that body.
Right.
You know
They
what I'm
put
saying?
some extra oomph in the twerk.
There's and they had to have at least worked a good 5 hours.
At least
Yeah.
6
At
hours.
least
At
5,
least
6
6
hours,
hours.
yeah.
That's
You
a lot-
know what
that's a
I'm
lot of
saying?
dancing.
That's a lot of dancing.
Yeah.
And afterwards, they had to, you know what I'm saying, count all the money up. It took like 6 hours to count all the money
can
up.
imagine.
All them damn little wrinkled up, sweaty little
Not
dollar
the wrinkle. I hope
bills.
there was no wrinkle.
You know what I'm saying? Folded up dollar bills and all that stuff. So they had to count it up. It took like over 6 hours. So like they had damn near over a 10, 12-hour day.
Right.
So how much was it in total?
I don't. That's
Oh,
the
no one
kicker.
knows.
No one knows.
So who took all the money?
So
That's what I said. Who took all the money?
So when
venue
when they left, everybody started getting their $1,000. Mind you, I told you it was $350 to pay in. You do the math, that's $650. It's girls that was on social media saying that, hey, I made $2,000 or $3,000 the night before here in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like during the Super Bowl festivities. And we made a lot more money with a lot less going on. So she was like, we damn sure got scammed. So now people looking at quality control, which is the name of the
label.
our irony.
Who had no quality
who
control.
had no quality control over this damn event. You see what I'm saying? And that's tough, man. That's tough.
Man.
So it's to be continued with this.
To be continued. So the $1,000, that what made me think of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
That's
I
terrible.
hope they get their money, man.
I hope that's late. That's dope.
No, that's
I hope they
dope.
get their money
Ain't
next
nobody
year.
getting their money.
Dang.
Hope they get their money next year.
And who owns it? Cardi B?
No.
She's an artist on the
She's an
label.
artist
Quality
on
controls
the
the
label.
label.
Yeah, she
Got
artist
it,
on the
got it.
label.
Okay.
But she went on Instagram to try and make some kind of like
To
I
take the
don't
heat
know.
off the
but
label.
she couldn't even properly
explain
explain
anything.
anything. It just made it worse, and I was just like, oh,
She
just
tried.
stop. Just yeah.
Yeah, so talk about quality control. Speaking of quality control, Macy's department store trying to have some quality control. They're shutting down 120 some stores, bro.
Here he goes.
They
Here goes randomness.
don't that fit quality control? You know what I'm saying? Trying to have some.
I mean, we
Yeah,
más o menos.
It's sad to see another.
man, forget y'all.
It's sad to see Macy's. They're gonna downsize.
Yeah, they're downsizing.
They're not gone, but they're downsizing.
Yeah, and I think they have a little company called Market by Macy's. It's like a branch off.
Yeah.
But it's like a smaller condensed store that they're gonna be putting in doing retail space, but a smaller, you know what I'm saying, square footage and
They
all that
always have
stuff.
great deals.
Yeah.
But they probably only make their great money like during Thanksgiving and in December. and
Yeah.
Christmas.
So they're gonna keep their stores, I guess, in the smaller markets.
Yeah.
But like the bigger markets, they're gonna downsize.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah. So I found
Goodbye
that
Macy's, JCPenney, Sears is already gone.
JC Penney's. Oh my God, bro! I hated JC Penney's when I was small.
I've been there lately. It's not that bad anymore.
Is it good?
They're trying to revamp, but it's too late.
Did you buy something?
I did not.
Exactly. Point. Period. That's on period.
That's not. That's not the reason I didn't buy it though.
oh, my bad. What was the reason?
That's all good.
Oh, okay. Got you.
The price was good enough.
Oh, okay.
They weren't competing with H&M. I like H&M prices a lot more.
Dog, I hate H&M clothes, bro.
They're getting better. It's a repetition.
I love the price.
Yeah, me too.
But I hate the clothes. Like,
understand
baby,
that.
you can feel the difference.
Yeah, some of the quality.
Like
is
some of the
just-
button-up shirts and all that shit.
Right.
If you don't get they premium, like they $40 shirt,
Yeah.
it ain't going, bruh.
No,
that
and I
$19
like that.
dress shirt that they got,
Terrible.
the white one that you can put your hand behind and you can see your hand,
Yeah. I had a few of those back in the day.
bruh.
Yeah, not anymore.
That's disgusting, bruh.
You gotta get what's on the wall.
And then once your collar get brown,
It's over.
oh, it's over. You got
You throw it away.
You got to cut that shit off.
Yeah.
Or you get a whole new shirt.
Yeah.
Ring around the car.
Oh man, that's
You gotta get what's on the wall.
yeah. You got to get yeah. You got to use the bathroom, baby.
Yeah, I
Oh, go
do.
ahead. Do your
Okay.
thing. Do your thing.
We closing out?
We can.
AJ's like, I got to get back on the road.
Hold on, go use the bathroom. I'll let you close
My
out.
Prius is fully charged now.
Oh, you dirty. So speaking of your Prius, are you excited about these tax benefits you about to get because
Yeah,
you
man.
live in California and you
Yeah.
get tax benefits when you have hybrids?
Yeah, man. I'm not getting much because mine's an older model, but it's still, it's a tax credit. It's a tax credit.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit look brand new to me.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
I love my Prius, man.
Honestly, I don't like the way they designed the newer ones.
No, they look like smaller, old school 1950 Cadillacs. The back, the little.
Oh yeah, the little crazy look.
Yeah.
Oh, you right,
Yeah,
but a
yeah.
smaller little.
Yeah, they thought they were coming up with something new. I'm like, bro, that's a Cadillac from the 50s.
Boom. Yeah, man. So how you liking it?
I love it.
So tell me how you generate energy while you're driving. 'Cause that
Literally-
was interesting.
Well, so like it's regenerative braking. So when I'm braking hard, especially in the mountains where I live, when I'm going downhill,
Yeah.
bro, I'm getting like literally, they're steep hills. So when I'm braking hard, it's building up energy, electricity, and
Right.
it's feeding it to the battery.
Oh shit.
So when I get down the hill, I got 4 miles of electricity, and I just hit the the electric
to
button
convert to
convert,
use it.
and I just use it. They use that 4
It's like
miles.
3 minutes when you had a cell phone.
3 minutes. There you go.
Damn.
And then, obviously when I plug in, I get that automatically. And I
Yeah.
can plug in with a regular outlet, or they have these different charging stations that you go to.
Yeah.
And there's a certain size
Yeah.
for this Prius. It's the same size as the Tesla, though.
Yeah,
So,
the Tesla.
yeah.
You've been looking at the Tesla stock lately.
yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna
Tesla
lie.
stock has been
You might be my financial run
Tesla
go to.
stock is on
When
fire.
So tell us about the stocks, bro. Tesla.
So last year, Tesla, even 3 weeks ago, Tesla stocks was like, if we're talking about money, guys, so pay attention. So literally,
Talk to him, AJ.
if $200, right, it was the buy-in for this stock.
Okay.
One share.
One share, $200.
$200 about a few weeks ago.
Okay.
So 6 months ago, when I told you first, it was like $178.
$178.
Right.
To buy
for
in.
one share
Okay.
of Tesla.
Okay.
To own a part of Tesla.
Yeah.
One share of Tesla. So now in the last 3 weeks, it's spiked like so much, like 80%.
Oh my goodness.
So now they're like at 971 or something like that, in the 900s.
Oh, shit.
So if you'd have bought it 6 months ago, 3 weeks ago, we talked about it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You could have bought in. You remember I was like, if you bought $20,000 worth of shares, you would have got $48,000 in return.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So imagine now that it's quadrupled since then.
Yeah. Damn.
Just multiply that 48,000 times 5. That's what you would have got with $20,000.
Almost $150. Almost 150. Almost 150K.
That's right.
Damn.
Off a $20,000.
Actually 144.
Could you imagine that?
Bro, I
Literally, if
can't.
you'd have took $20,000 last week and went like this, boom, and sold it today,
Damn.
you would have 150 grand.
Shit.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Sheesh.
So
I
after,
can't wait till I get some money.
yeah. So when I was asking you about that, I was like, damn, AJ. So what's the next move?
I said, wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah. That basically he was like, nigga, I got to charge you for this.
Right. But
Do you want to give it
wait,
away or you
no,
want to
heck
keep it?
No,
You
no,
want to
we're
keep
going
it?
to keep that to ourselves.
Oh yeah,
in the family.
yeah,
Come on now.
yeah.
Come on.
So like,
Not yet.
Yeah.
Let us buy first.
Yeah. So
We'll tell you next week.
yeah, when we end recording today, we gonna sit here and discuss it a little bit more.
It's not that hard to figure out.
It ain't that hard to figure it out,
Y'all
but
can
people
figure it
don't think
yourself.
like you.
They don't think like
so tell everybody how you develop such great skill when it comes
I'm
to
not gonna lie to you,
making money and saving.
When you are down to your last dollar,
Yeah.
being broke
Uh-huh.
will literally create a whole different like lane for you. Just like, okay, how can I make money this way? You just look at all different avenues.
So basically what you're saying,
this has helped me so much.
financial creativity.
There we go. To where the
Boom.
point where I'm just like, whoa, like I know all this stuff now that I did not know 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I could have had this money and I would have just been spending all this money. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
But now that I'm like, I have no money, but like I know what to do with my money when I get it.
Right,
Oh my
right.
God. I'm happy I know this knowledge now.
Right.
It's not hidden. You just gotta search for it. And then like I took a page. You know, you always tell how maybe you went to the library to get this free knowledge. I joined the library the other day.
Boom, bro. You know how ancient that is? How ancient that sounds?
It's free. All the books that I want to buy on Audible,
Yeah.
about like, you know, just finances and stuff,
Yeah.
it's right there in the library.
Free. So you just
And they got a free charging station for my Prius.
boom.
So I'm getting free gas while I'm getting free knowledge.
Free knowledge. Free energy, free knowledge.
Yep.
Ooh, you must be a millennial.
Right. Bro, I become so cheap. I might be Jewish, bro. I might be Jewish. I'm gonna start packing my lunch. I'm gonna have a lunch pail. People are like, "What lunch pail? You old?" Yep. I said it, lunch pail.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Packing lunches is the shit.
Yeah.
No. Like packing lunches is the shit though.
No, it is.
Yeah, because if you patch it, you pack it, and it's just something about a sandwich, for instance.
Yeah.
When you put it into that little zip thing,
Yeah.
and you let it sit. And
taste.
it get foggy on the inside,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Because the mist from the moisture from the yeast,
Right.
and then the
Oh.
bread,
Ooh, I see
yeah, I'm
what you
breaking
did
it
there.
down,
Yeah,
breaking it down.
that
You
was
see
a
what I
good
did?
breakdown.
You see what I
Yeah,
did?
that's a good breakdown.
Yeah, so like I guess it's just softer or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how when you bite into like those bologna sandwiches and ham sandwiches you eat back in the day,
I miss those.
It's stuck to the top of your mouth because it's in that Ziploc bag.
Bologna sandwiches. Kids don't eat that no more.
Yeah. So my wife is texting. That means.
But I think we did great today.
That means she's
man.
over it.
We're an hour and a half in. This is probably a good way to stop.
Yo, that was good, man.
That was episode 20.
Was there anything on my list, baby? I didn't get to
Here
before
he
we
goes.
go?
Here he
No,
goes.
it was anything important?
I don't know about important.
Did you have a quote? or no?
It was the Rock Nation thing, Kevin Hart, and
Oh, you
about the award show being having a new award show.
Well, I say this. I just touch on this before we leave.
The Kevin Hart thing?
because we did talk about what's the Kevin Hart thing. Oh no. I'll get to that next week.
Okay.
I want people to hear the shit.
Okay.
But what I was saying earlier. Oh no, when we was talking earlier about Diddy and the whole label situation.
Yeah.
I was saying how, man, like the way social media and like how you can touch people and influence others like right now, and the way that we look up to like the Jay-Z's, the Diddy's, the Dr. Dre's, like all these are billionaires, black billionaires that we talking about.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why don't they just come together? You know what I'm saying? Get a lot of endorsements from all these artists, and they be the board members and be the creativity in the on the executive level to create our own, you know what I'm saying, Grammys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And just do it that way. But that was pretty much it, you know?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
We had the BET Awards.
Duh.
The BET Awards used to be good. I haven't watched one in a long time.
But honestly, that wasn't even us either. Was it?
Yeah, it was.
All right. That's
It
a good
was.
point.
Yeah.
Well, we need the BET Awards need new branding. I'll put it that way.
Well, BET is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
It's the Tyler Perry network now.
So
might as well call it
so
that, for
so
real.
is Revolt TV the new BET?
He's stuck. So he's in a sticky situation with Spectrum or Comcast.
Tell me more.
Revolt, Diddy, like he's not making any money off of that really.
Obviously, it's a loss leader.
Right. And you know, I know he talks to Oprah about OWN and what he could do to build the channel because it took her years until she put Tyler Perry's shows on there. She was actually like not tanking, but like she wasn't making any money.
I mean, it's tough to do.
It is. It's a channel.
Yeah, it's
bringing
tough
all
to
these
do.
viewers.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
especially when people ain't watching TV like that no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's tough.
No one does.
Yeah, she should did an app earlier.
Well, now I mean, OWN's good now. They got good quality television and shows. But Revolt, I can't name anything except for The Breakfast Club on the Revolt.
That's a fact. I couldn't either. That's the only one I know too.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't even have it. So.
All right. Well, episode number 20
in the books.
We murdered it. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my wife behind the scenes. Anything you want to say before we leave, baby?
Bubby in the building.
No.
Yeah. Yo, Bubby got his basketball shoes.
Yeah,
you see him?
He ready.
ready to
He
hoop.
sees AJ. That's why he's like, oh, I see AJ.
He covering his calves up with the socks. You know he ready.
Yeah, he ready.
Ooh.
He's like, is Mr. AJ coming?
All right.
He keeping his calves on warm.
I heard your voice while I was taking the test and I ran downstairs.
Hey.
That's all right. He's ready to beat me. Look,
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm 0-2 versus him already.
right?
Yeah, that's how good he is.
Yeah, I don't know. I lost count of my losses. Let me let's close out, man. I'm gonna do it officially. Boom. There we go. There we go. We listen to the music, baby. You wanna hear it? These beats I got.
He said, "No, I'm good."
Damn, that's messed up. Go to your room.
Go to your.
Do you want to close on some do you want to close on anything?
Man, sorry, I'm looking at all these Laker trades.
Oh, no, you good.
Clipper trades. NBA trades are going wild right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Isn't that crazy?
What's the Westbrook? Hold on.
Oh, well, Andrew Wiggins went. Yeah.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah, we talking basketball.
Y'all getting
yeah.
y'all sports bag right
Yeah.
now. Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up. Wife keeps saying wrap it up. All right. Thank you for joining us. Another successful podcast. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to iCloud, Spotify, Tidal, anywhere you listen to your podcast. Shout out to you. And thanks for all the support. And last shout out to my wife for shouting us out on Business Shit Podcast. Did we talk about it earlier? We didn't talk about that, huh?
Nah, not earlier.
Yeah,
no.
my baby shouted us out.
Yeah,
a
man.
long one.
Absolutely.
A nice little
Nice
lengthy
one.
one.
Made us look great.
Yeah.
Made us look professional.
Hell yeah. So appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you watching.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
said
same thing.
Yeah.
Dang, well, how did we close? It's been so long.
Bye.
What
Right.
what do I say?
Or nothing at all.
No.
Everything.
How'd it go?
He
No.
forget his
talking
own
about a
podcast.
That's your saying.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Got it. Thanks for watching Wayne Professionals, a podcast about everything and nothing at all. I'm your boy Norris.
I'm your boy AJ.
Holla.
Peace.
Like, how he forget to outro his own podcast?
You guys hear about that? Like, Nicki Minaj posted a snippet on her Instagram or something. And
It's lit.
getting backlash for it.
Oh, I ain't heard about that.
Yeah. From the Rosa Parks. Yeah.
The Rosa Parks. I'm glad we still rolling. What it say? What is it, baby? What it say?
No.
Oh, she said something about Rosa Parks as like a bar and people took it weird.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
She was like, oh, it wasn't trying to be offensive or anything.
It's the wrong month to be saying stuff like that too.
The day before her birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, we out.